Hi everyone, I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is Monday, October 26th at about 7:37, and we hope you had a very good trading day today. This video is going to be, I hope, very interesting to you. We're going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. The quality of the video is not nearly as good as what we send our members because this is coming through YouTube. So if you want a little better quality, just go to the high definition tab on YouTube and you can set it. I'm about to take you behind the curtain of an algorithm and show you something I think you'll find very interesting. What is an algorithm? An algorithm is a mathematical formula. They can be very simple, they can be very complicated, but it's basically a mathematical formula written in computer code that will buy and sell on any given market. And the idea is that by running such a program that you can take out the emotion that might be attached in trading, those emotions of greed and fear. And it is true, you do not want to invest, trade, or live your life motivated by greed or fear. Not good emotions. Now, back a few years ago, while we were very much trading, and I've been trading my whole life since about 1981. We've been trading full time since about 2002, 2003, give or take. Full time, that is, putting aside my day-to-day gig that put me in a position to pursue this in life. And by the way, that day-to-day gig was not in Wall Street. It was not in finance. And I'm proud of that fact. I spent about 25 years teaching surgeons how to do surgery. And you might say, man, were you a doctor? Were you a nurse? Man, you must have had a big science degree. Nope, and nope. As a matter of fact, the only biology course I had was in high school, and the biology teacher had me and a bunch of other guys build them bookshelves while the rest of the kids, as he put it, worked with the Bunsen burners, and he just wanted all of us jocks to leave his classroom alone. And go figure. And I spent 25 years then teaching surgeons. So life can take a twist and a turn. And I share that little story with you because here I am, a full-time trader. I learned by myself, really. I did have other people that I learned from. I did have some mentors, that is. But I didn't learn this from CNBC. I didn't learn this from the Investors Business Daily, although, you know, they're a great little newspaper. I didn't learn this from Vector Best, although they got a good little program. I didn't go to, Online Trading Academy, although they look pretty good. Pretty expensive, I think, but they look pretty good. Nope. I learned kind of the old-fashioned way through hard knocks, and I of course, asked my beautiful wife Susan, who's a hell of a lot smarter than me, to help me along the way, and we both learned how to program and code and to write these models so that we could backtest them. Yes, backtest them through a computer. Imagine that. You can run backtests to see what they'll do in the past. Now, Wall Street does have, and I was talking to an old friend today, and I was commenting about how there are these old adages on Wall Street, most of them bullshit, lies. But there is one adage that is dead on. And they will say that what happens in the past may not happen in the future. And that's true. That is true. That's called uncertainty. Now, they will say as well that the market doesn't like uncertainty. Maybe it doesn't, and maybe you don't. But as traders, we love uncertainty. I thrive on uncertainty. Actually, I've thrived on it my entire life. I like to put myself in positions where I've got to kind of challenge myself to do new things. It keeps life interesting. So back a few years ago, I was talking to my wife Susan. I said, you know, when we're looking at these markets, I think I see a relationship between the indices, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow, and the Russell 2000. I see a relationship between the VIX, something called the VIX. I don't have enough time to explain that, and also something called the 10-year Treasury. And I said, I think if we sit down and if we write a math formula that does this, this, and this, we might be able to develop a program. Well, lo and behold, we did. And we called it the Nicklaus. And we ran a back test that went back 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And the back test looked really, really good. Really good. And then what we did was we went to a product of TradeStation's called the Walk Forward Optimizer. And we plugged this data into this Walk Forward Optimizer. And basically what it does with the aid of a computer is to create in a computer thousands and thousands of spreadsheets, slicing and dicing the data to randomize the data to see if the model had any value. Because you see, if you can develop these tests and these models, by doing the back test, by doing the Walk Forward Optimizer, you can get an idea whether or not the test is robust, whether or not it's going to be worth your time and your capital. So, I wasn't about to invest my hard-earned cash into, the say-so of some, Wall Street stock pimp telling me that, the market's going to do this or that. Because how the hell does he know? And I probably have, more cash than he does. What's with that? Why do I need him? So we wrote this program. And the testing looked really, really good. What we ended up having to do is we told our members this is what we're going to do. And we don't know the results, but as we went. So the last 2 or 3 years we've been running this. And I want to show you, had you taken these trades with just one mini contract of the futures contract just this year, this is how much money you could have made, and what some of our, maybe not all, but some of our members did, and maybe even made more. Now, of course, they could have scalped, meaning they could have taken the high watermarks. But let's go through and see year to date what this program, and by the way, the program went short today. Right, get a little sneak peek. We're not making recommendations to buy or sell anything. We do not do that here at Stock Market Caddy. We're not looking to manage your money. We're not looking to we don't make specific recommendations. The things that we're putting out here are for an educational purpose to let you know that yes, this can be done, and that yes, you can learn, and yes, this is something you could do. We are a private, think of us as a private club, a mentoring site. So in any case, I only got 2 minutes left and I got to go through 4 markets. So let's show you the performance report. You ready? Here we go. The ES contract. In the last 12 months, it would have done $105,237, but we want just since January 1, $98,000. 98,000. Now let's go to the NASDAQ futures, and we don't want the weekly, we want the annualized. The last 12 rolling months was 139,000, but since this year, 129,570. We gotta hurry. YouTube only gives you 10 minutes. The platform kind of sucks, but it's free. The last rolling 12 months, 85,000 since January, 78,735. And then the last one is the Russell, and that's usually the worst. I don't know really why. We probably shouldn't even mess with it anymore. But in the last 12 months, 46,000, or just this year, 43,000. So there you have it. If you had taken every single year-to-date this year, one contract in each of the 4 markets, you would be up $350,177. Now, please understand, as I share this with you, we do not make recommendations to any of our members that this is something that they should or should not follow. It's up to them. these are educational tools. If you have an idea or a concept that you want to run, we're about teaching you how to go about doing that. And let me show you, by the way, let me go back to the ES. I should have shown you this first. Here is the neat thing that one can do. You see, this is the ES futures. Here's the second data stream is the VIX, and here's the third data stream, the 10-year Treasury. Now, our members get nervous when I show this on YouTube. They're like, Don, don't show them that. I'm not worried about it. The relationships are known in Wall Street. There's a lot of other relationships. The likelihood that anyone is going to write the code that we've written is slim to none, and Slim just left town. If this interests you and you want to know more about trading in general, or you do want to avail yourself of the Nicklaus timing model, feel free to give me a call. Feel free to check out our website. I'm Bag of Don at Stock Market Caddy, 813-758-8263. We wish everyone the best. Have a great rest of the week.